Getting diagnosed with endometriosis felt like a win. I finally had a name for my pain, but that relief, it didn't last. Because no one told me what to expect next. No one warned me how complex and frustrating treatment would be. No one told me that diagnosis wasn't the finish line. Hey, it's Patricia, and welcome back to My Endo Talks. Are you listening? Last episode, I talked about the long, painful journey it took to get diagnosed with endometriosis. Today, we're talking about what happens after that. Because once you hear the word endometriosis, a new chapter begins. One that's filled with hard choices, trial and error, and more questions than answers. I thought diagnosis would be the moment everything got better. But the truth is, I didn't even know I was being diagnosed. I went in for what I thought was routine surgery to remove an ovarian cyst. I'd been in pain, my stomach was swollen, and I was told that it was a medium-sized cyst, and if I was in that much pain, I needed to get it removed. I wasn't prepared for what came after. So on a follow-up visit with my doctor, I remember he said to me, "You have stage 4 endometriosis." I didn't know what to say. I had never heard that word used to describe what I was going through. Nobody had suggested it before. Nobody had prepared me. I was relieved, yes, to finally have a name, but also confused, scared, overwhelmed, and angry. That moment changed everything, and I was left with more questions than answers. So let's talk facts. There is no cure for endometriosis, and treatment often depends on your symptoms, your goals, and how your body responds. Here are a few common management options. You have birth control or hormonal therapy to reduce bleeding and suppress endo growth. There are NSAIDs or prescription pain meds to manage inflammation and pain. Laparoscopic surgery to remove endometriosis tissue. Diet and lifestyle changes like anti-inflammatory eating, stress reduction, pelvic floor therapy. Mental health support because chronic pain affects your mind just as much as your body. But here's what's often missing: support. You're given treatments, but not a care team, not community, and not validation. And that's why this podcast exists. So, if you're newly diagnosed and feeling overwhelmed, you are not alone. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to not have it all figured out. Give yourself permission to explore, to ask for second opinions, to say, "This treatment isn't working for me," and try again. Healing with endo isn't linear. It's a process. It's personal. So, have you tried different treatments? Had surgery? Gone the natural route? Still figuring it out? I want to hear your post-diagnosis journey. Comment below or send me a DM on Instagram at My Endo Talks. Let's create a space where we talk honestly about what this path really looks like. And if you know someone newly diagnosed, please send them this episode. It might be a lifeline they need. So next time, I'm opening up about the emotional side of all of this, the grief, the guilt, and the pressure to keep pushing through, because healing isn't just physical, it's mental, it's emotional, and it deserves our attention too. Until then, honor your body, be gentle with yourself, and remember, My Endo Talks. Are you listening?